We're at the Mason-Dixon line. Woot, woot. So this is what happens on the AT. You get to a little stream like this and there's no fanfare, no band, no music, but we're at 1,095 miles, 0.5, which means we're halfway there. That way is Maine and that way is Georgia. So we're gonna make a little sign. So I almost stepped on this fella. Come off, buddy. So we're in Pennsylvania, getting near Boiling Springs, and then Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is where we were going to meet Chip O'Neill. But we're about to open up into something that is a little different for us. We did see some cow pastures back in Virginia, but they were rolling hills. And look at this, baby. This is the flats of Pennsylvania. Here we are. A little bit of rain starting. I think we have this for the next 18 miles, so we'll get about 6 more miles today and then we'll get the rest of it tomorrow. Today's the day after our visit with Chip O'Neill in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So we left him about, or he left us, I guess. That's a better way to say it. 2 or 3 miles ago. And we're headed north now through some more farmland. It's really neat. We just crossed an interstate. I'm not sure which one. And then we'll have another interstate here in a little bit. Tomorrow we'll be in a town called Duncannon, Pennsylvania. We'll resupply there. That'll be our last resupply before our break, which is in 4 days and a wake up. But so far this is, yesterday and today has been a lot of this kind of hiking. Little footbridge here over this river. I think we're going into the edge of Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. Not Warm Springs, Georgia, and not Hot Springs, North Carolina, but Boiling Springs, Pennsylvania. After the bridge we went across, they kind of walked us through the woods for about, I don't know, 200 feet, yeah, for 3 minutes, and then back out to this nice little walkway. And the rain's kicking up good. We are in Duncannon, Pennsylvania, or Duncannon, or something like that. And we're about to get a room in this red brick building with the white corner column. It's the Doyle Hotel. It's called an institution for the Appalachian Trail. So we'll see how good of an institution it is. As I drive down this highway with this mountain ridge beside me. I can only imagine that it was one that we walked down. I'm in western Maryland right now. Hey everybody, it's Navster and Wiley. We're back on the trail from our week off, and as you can see, we're greeted with wonderful, glorious rain. Luckily right now the ground's pretty flat, and the rocks, they kind of come and go, and our feet are not feeling too good. Wiley's got some what we believe to be plantar fasciitis. What are you using to roll on your feet?
I'm using my battery charger.
Battery charger.
My foot massager.
You do what you can. And the spot on my foot that's kind of been bugging me for a while. Was doing pretty good during the break, but after a couple miles each day, it starts bothering me again. We're just south of Port Clinton, Pennsylvania, and we'll get there in about 6 miles. Anything you want to relay, Wiley?
Hey.
Rick was about to drop some bombs, but
I was about to say, this is really dangerous.
So we're on this section called the knife's edge or the razor's edge. Like you can see, there's blazes in that direction. Way out there's some nice Pennsylvania farmland, and we've already come through some like this.
About half.
Yeah, hopefully we're about halfway through. We don't know really, but we're both dying with our feet. And
if you hear from us in about 30 minutes or so, that means we made it to the other side. So
right.
That'll be good.
All right. Later. Very different than before. We are literally walking through the middle of farmland. You can see the little post ahead with the white blaze on it. Maybe we'll see some Amish people. Don't they live in Pennsylvania on farms? Maybe they live over there in those houses. It's starting to rain a little more. I guess it's better than sun beating down on us. So we made it to Port Clinton, and we just came into what's called the peanut shop. And these don't look like peanuts, but oh my goodness. Oh, it's a peanut store, not the peanut shop. Jelly beans, anyone? Candy. More candy in back room. Candy. This is some Pennsylvania candy. Gumdrops. Good Lord. I saw some old person's candy over here. Where'd it go? Right there. This used to be on my granddad's nightstand. Oh, good Lord. Look at all of this madness. Saltwater taffy. Straight from Savannah, Georgia. Not really. Pez dispensers. Look at all these Pez dispensers. Whew. All right, time to load up. See you guys later. So this is day 97. We're walking through the Lehigh Valley across the Lehigh River. You can see a kayaker out there on the river. And we've got a couple new trail partners. Wiley up front, and just Melanie and B right here in front of me. And tomorrow morning we get to go up that big mountain right there, and we do the big rock climb that you see. It's known for being a little bit of a bear. We're going to take a near road today. We've done about 8 miles, and tomorrow morning we'll get that before it gets too hot. So it's supposed to be in the mid-90s. But we're still in Pennsylvania. We'll have a whole lot more to go. Figured I'd get my ugly face on camera. So here I am. Oh, it's a pretty river. I wish I was down there kayaking. Diana, I keep seeing all these little towns that we got to come back to and kayak down this river. Oh, that's nice. Rednecks in Pennsylvania too. Cool. Oh, we just hit some awesome trail magic back there before we got on the bridge from a church. It was awesome. Cold Cokes, cold water, chips. Domino's pizza car right there. So we're in Palmerton, Pennsylvania, and it is actually a nice little town. We're coming through a little alley because our hostel is in the alley. But in a
Bright sunny day.
it's like really hot.
92 degrees.
We just took a shower. Woo-hoo. And this is Main Street, Palmerton, right here. Nice little building there. So we're headed out for a resupply. And we're only getting about 2 days of food because we will be in Delaware Water Gap, Pennsylvania on day
2.5 days.
Yeah, 2.5 days. And that'll put us on the border of New Jersey. But we're doing all right. Making our way. Later.